What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, guys. Not sorry for the late upload. I intentionally meant to upload late tonight because I've been enjoying the weekend. Been really tired this week, so I've been catching up on a lot of rest, spending time with my family, and just chilling, enjoying the day. And I hope that you all have enjoyed your Labor Day. So today, I want to talk about the release date because I keep getting the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And honestly, it's starting to get kind of annoying because we talk about these things. This is my third time talking about the release date. And I understand everybody don't understand how these things work and stuff like that. So I'll explain it yet again. Guys, March 31st is what's called a placeholder date. A placeholder date is basically saying the game is set to release no later than this date. Okay, so for example, if they say a game is coming out in 2019, okay, then they don't give an official release date. They're going to make these shops, these stores like Best Buy, GameStop, Amazon, they're going to make what's called a placeholder date for December 31st of 2019, okay? Now, when game developers and publishers narrow the release date down to say, let's say spring of 2019, then they're going to put a placeholder date of what? May 31st of 2019. And if they say summer, then it's going to be August of 31st of 2019. Y'all get what I'm saying? And now if they go and say, they'll do that until the publisher gives an exact release date. Okay. So in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, whenever it was Project Z, they said the game was going to be released in 2019. So you had a bunch of the stores saying December 31st of 2019. Why? Because Bandai said they said 2019, but they didn't say whether it would be an exact date. They didn't say if it was going to be spring, summer, winter, or fall. So they have to go with that December 31st date. Now they changed it to 2020, but not just 2020. They changed it to early 2020. So with it being early 2020, that means that the placeholder date now becomes no later than March 31st. Now you may say, why March 31st? Well, because they didn't say spring of 2020. If they said spring of 2020, the placeholder date, which is not the official release date, would have been May, set at May, the last day of May of 2020. Okay. Now, so is that? Hopefully it does making sense for you guys. I do want to say this: share the video on Reddit, follow us on these social media platforms. Also, subscribe to the channel, guys. We're approaching 4,000 subscribers. We're on the cusp of it. You smell it, taste it. So please subscribe to the channel. Now, will this game be pushed back again? That's really what I wanted to dig into today because, guys, it's very possible. So much possible, in fact, that I would go ahead and say begin to wrap your minds around the fact that this game will or has the possibility to be released in the spring of 2020 instead of early 2020. The reason I say that is because in a recent interview at Gamescom, one of the developers did say that they're shooting for early 2020. They didn't say it's a guarantee. You see what I'm saying? And the fact that we're still getting information about this game and they still don't have an official release date means that early 2020 is not set in stone. You see what I'm saying? Now, I would expect to get another trailer. The Majin Buu trailer would be the last trailer for the game. And hopefully they would give us a release date then. But if they don't give us a release date, here's the roadmap. If they don't give us a release date with the Majin Buu trailer, the game is more likely going to be pushed back. That's just my opinion. That's just what I think. Based off of what I've been seeing, based off of what I've been hearing. Because it's September. I mean, you got October, November, and December. You got 3 months left in this year. So it's kind of one of those things where it's 3 months left in the year. The game's supposed to be released early 2020, and we still don't have an official release date. Something is not right. Now, I don't think that anything is wrong as far as the game is being produced. I don't think it's behind or anything that to that effect. I really just think that more or less that the game is really just kind of they're trying to make sure that the game is perfect. And I know that's a big word. That's a big word in the gaming community is perfect. No game is perfect in a sense, but what they're trying to do is make sure that this game delivers because they can't afford to slack on anything concerning this game. Because, excuse me, because if they do, then it could hurt sales. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you have the Funimation stuff, which is a story in and of itself, which we talked about in yesterday's video. So if you didn't see that, go back and watch it. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold, but still, the game is set to release early 2020. It's not, I think it'll be pushed back. I think it has a chance to be pushed back again. It really just depends, like I said, on what they're going to be talking about. I mean, like, are they going to have to scrap the voice actors? Are they going to have to redo the English voice actors? That's going to be really key. But at this point, I honestly believe that they've done all the voice recording for the game. And since that's already been on contract, I mean, unless people start boycotting, I don't see them pulling it from the game. And I don't think people are going to boycott the game because of that. I know a lot of people have issues because Vic was let go for some of the same things that they did there. But, it is what it is. We talked about that yesterday. I'm just talking about the release date today and how it could potentially get pushed back again. I hope that it doesn't because it was already set for 2019 and we haven't had any answers as to why the game was pushed back. Now, I did have a source that I did talk to at first about it, and he basically told me that the game was pushed back because they want to make sure that we get the best quality possible in the game. Now, that's a very generic answer. However, I haven't seen anything coming out of CyberConnect 2 or Bandai Namco to indicate that things are bad in a sense. You get what I'm saying? Like the game is not coming together or funds aren't there or whatever the case may be. So that's that. I don't think that I really legit this time believe that the game is where it's at, because there's so much to this game, y'all. There is so much to this game. We've said it over and over and over again. We still haven't even seen the vendors. We haven't seen how training works in the game. And there's still other surprises left to reveal with this game. And I don't think people understand the sheer magnitude of the amount of stuff that's going to be in this game. Now, like I said, the biggest issue with that, it's great to have stuff in the game, but is it repetitive? That repetitiveness can make a RPG grind very dull and boring. So you have to implement things in there that's going to make the RPG grind interesting. And being able to switch characters is a big deal. It's a big deal. So, I don't see the game being held back because of that. I really truly believe that it's being it's coming slowly because they literally are paying attention to detail. Now, we've seen great detail in the game, but one thing that still raises an eyebrow or a question is, why is Goku not wearing the appropriate gi when they fight Raditz and stuff like that? I've seen some other details of the game that look really good, but we asked that. But guys, we have to consider that is a very, very early build of the game. Also, the demos that people are playing at E3, PAX, Gamescom, those are early builds of the game as well. People have to consider that. The released game is not going to be the same. There's a good chance that a lot of things may be different. Not so much as button presses and combat and stuff like that, but just bugs and, there might be some minor changes here or there. Because I know a lot of people are asking, why don't we have a demo yet? Why don't we have a demo yet? It's super early. It's literally just begun to be September. The game is set for early 2020. I mean, if a demo does drop for the game before release, I would say probably November or December, no earlier than that, because it just doesn't make sense to release a demo, that early before a release date. So keep all those things in mind, guys, going forward, please. I'm hoping I don't have to keep telling people about March 31st and the release date. And keep your eyes and ears to the ground. Like I said, when that new trailer released for the Majin Buu saga, if we don't have an official release date for that, then it's a very good chance that the game may be pushed back because a lot of times they'll release another trailer with the official release date. So, guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.